Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a bookish, no, this is not bookish, a journal with me spread for two TV shows that I kind of recently binged. So the first one that you're seeing here is Snowpiercer. It's a Netflix original. And I binged it on like a random Saturday or Sunday, and I watched the entire first season in one day, and it was so interesting to me, and I really enjoyed it. What else do I want to say? Oh yeah, and then I found out that the second season was coming out, like the second. Okay, how do I explain this? So I finished watching the first season. I was like, oh, there's no more. I guess I'll have to wait for season two. But then I found out that the second season was just starting to come out, so I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. So yeah, I've been watching season two every week as it comes out. But this spread is basically just for season one. Although I don't think I'm gonna be doing like a spread per season. I just thought it was interesting because I binged the whole show. So obviously I wanted to do a spread to commemorate it. So yeah, the show was really good. I definitely recommend. It was kind of dark, but I just really enjoyed it. And then the second spread that you'll see me do later is a spread based on the series Criminal Minds. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. It's a very popular series, but if you haven't, it's basically just a crime TV show. And um, sorry, I just started watching it maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago, and I'm already halfway through season three. And I think I will probably finish season three in the next 2 days or so. Yeah, it's really good. I love all the characters. I wish some of the characters would stay on longer. Like I was not expecting people to leave so early, but you know, it is what it is. So you'll see that spread later. And also I do want to mention that on that spread, there was I looked at it after I finished filming and I was like, it looks kind of plain. So I added like a sticker and some more paper here and there to just add like more color to the plain spots. So you see that when I do like an overview. Anyway, I thought for today's voiceover, instead of doing bookish questions, since none of these are based on books, or at least I don't think the TV shows are based on books, but since I was doing a TV show spread, I thought I would do some regular questions. So I found this conversation starters link to about like good questions to ask, and I was like, I'm just gonna do it. So the first question we have is, what weird food combinations do you really enjoy? And the one I'm about to say is really random, but once I watched a weird food combination video on YouTube, and this girl was like Nutella on pizza. I was like, that sounds disgusting. That is disgusting. And then I tried it just one time when we had pizza. I took the pizza, I put some Nutella in it, and I ate it, and it was so good. Literally so good. And for what? I have no idea. I don't know why it tasted so good. But I really enjoyed it. So even though it sounds kind of weird, actually it sounds really weird, maybe give it a try. It was really good. Yeah, it was just really good and really weird. Question number two is, what social stigma does society need to get over? Definitely the stigma on mental health. Like, I don't really understand why people are always talking like they're talking. What's the word? They're like demeaning or demoralizing. No, not demoralizing. They're I can't think of the word right now. But they make people's struggles with mental health seem like they're not important, and they are. So, I've done like several projects on that, which is really interesting, and it's always not I don't want to say interesting again, but it's always really good to learn more about it. Question number three is, what food have you never eaten but would really like to try? Actually, I have an answer for this one that I thought about before, and it's these like mochi donuts. I don't know if you guys have heard of them or seen them before, but they're usually in like a little flower shape, and they're like little dots in a circle, if that makes any sense. And they look so good, and I don't know why. I think the word mochi has always been really attractive to me because I love like anything kind of like chewy. So I love like regular ice cream mochi. I just like the regular mochi that doesn't have ice cream inside. So yeah, I would really like to try mochi donuts one day. The next question is, what's something you really resent paying for? Honestly, sometimes I buy clothes that I don't love, or it's something that I end up like not liking as soon as it gets here. Or I don't know, it's like, you know, sometimes your style changes and you don't like it. So I always regret it. But I mean, in the moment I didn't. So I don't know if that really counts. And there's this other book that I randomly bought one day, which was what's it called? Oh, I can't remember. I'll be back in a second after I look up what the book is called. Okay, so I looked it up, and the book was called The Reckoning of Noah Shaw. And I read the like original series, and this is like a spin-off. I read the original series, which was like The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer, and I really enjoyed it. So then I bought the book The Reckoning of Noah Shaw, and this, I don't know what was wrong, but I could not get into it. Like this spin-off series, I had no interest. I found the book so boring. I didn't really buy it for an expensive price. It was on Book Outlet, so it was probably like it was definitely less than $10. But yeah, that's just something that I've always thought of that I kind of regretted. I don't know, it's pretty small, but that's something that has stuck with me that I wish I didn't buy. Question number five is, what would a world populated by clones of you be like? Okay, interesting question. I feel like the world would be kind of chaotic because I'm a very bossy person, you know. I don't know if that translates through my videos, but yeah, I like to have control. You know, when I do group projects, I usually take like the leader position, you know. I'll tell people, "Oh, can you do this? Can you do this?" So I feel like if it was me talking to another me, telling myself what to do, I would get mad at myself. That probably made no sense. The point is, I like to boss people around. So, okay, let's see. Do I have time for one more question? I probably do. Or actually, yeah, let's try one more question. Do you think aliens exist? And honestly, for this question, I'm not sure. I know my friend, I don't know if she wants her name mentioned. So I know one of my friends really does, and I feel like there definitely is a possibility that aliens exist because there's no way that in space and given how insignificant we are, that there are no other living beings out there. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure about my opinion on that. But the video is ending here. You can see my overview. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!